Think about this. You walk into a room full of founders and say, why haven't you hired a fractional executive yet? You'd expect answers like, we can't afford it. We don't know how to make it work. We're still building the full team. But the real answer is something else altogether. It's not about cost. It's not just about budget. It's about clarity, context, and credibility. This video is going to pull back the curtain on what founders really struggle with when it comes to hiring fractionals and exactly how you can become the logical choice. Because when you build solutions from the founder point of view, you become the go-to. All right, let's dive in. Startups and lean companies are shifting rapidly. They're past the go days of, we'll just hire full-time. They are embracing lean structures, remote models, and dynamic leadership. That's why the fractional leadership model is gaining traction. A recent article by Harvard Business Review noted that hiring part-time or fractional senior leadership is growing, but companies still struggle on how to do it right. And in an article from First Round Capital, they observed mismatches in expectations. Founders treat fractional execs like full-time hires, and the engagement fails. So as a fractional leader, when you understand the founder lens, what keeps them awake at night, you can position yourself ahead of the pack. So let's put ourselves in a founder's seat for a moment. You're building something. You've hired the engineers, the product team, maybe even your first marketing head. But growth is stagnating. You see gaps in strategy, ops, finance, and you don't have the resources to fill them full time. You know you need senior talent, but every time you explore fractional, you run into the same issues. You're not sure what you need them exactly to do. You worry that the fractional will be too short term. You worry that they're going to treat your business like just another client. You aren't confident they're going to integrate with your current team, your culture, or your pace. As First Round's guide put it, the typical anti-pattern for founders is to treat fractional folks like full-time execs, and suddenly the fractional exec has no hours left to drive impact. They're all spent gathering the context. The gap between what founders need and what fractionals offer is the challenge. So if you can anticipate these founder concerns and deliver reassurance, structure, clarity, you not only become the leader they choose, you're the option they want to gamble on. So here's the key shift. It's not about proving you're just as good as a full-time exec. It's about showing you're more strategic, faster, plugged in, and outcome-oriented. When you show up as a fractional leader who understands the founder's point of view, you pivot from, I hope they're going to hire me, to founders call me. And that's the lens we're going to use to build your script today. Here are the 4 core truths that founders hold and how you as a fractional leader need to align with them. Truth 1, founders need clarity, not just capacity. Founders feel pressure to scale up, but they're overloaded. They don't just need another pair of hands. They need someone who brings focus. The founder expects the fractional to hit the ground running first time. So you have to show you understand their business model and the stage they're at, that you can articulate where you'll make impact in 90 days. That you'll bring deliverables, not just time. Truth number 2, founders fear dilution of culture and speed. A fractional exec means someone from the outside. Founders can worry this person will slow them down, bloat meetings, or disrupt the team culture. One of the biggest challenges for fractional executives is not being fully integrated into the team when they join that first company. As a fractional leader, you have to show how you're going to integrate lightly, but deeply, that you become part of the team with minimal ramp, but maximum action. They don't have time to onboard the leader. You need to lead from day one. Truth number 3, founders want systems over advice. Founders don't just need recommendations. They need concrete systems. How do you think about this? Fractional leaders are often brought in because companies that put customers first are the ones that are most likely to succeed. A fractional leader is a great option until you're ready to hire full-time. So your offer has to be, I install the system, not just the plan. Most fractionals will give you reports. You will give them frameworks. Truth 4, founders want predictable ROI, not just hope. Startups are operating with tight margins, investor pressure, and their runway is ticking. The fractional hire must show measurable ROI. You must position yourself. Here's what we're going to deliver by month 3, what your team will look like, and what it frees up for you to do. So let's apply this. You have to build your founder-facing story. Start with their pain. You're scaling but hitting bottlenecks. You can't afford full-time, but you can't keep the status quo. Be clear about your role. I step in as a fractional for this many months, installing these systems, giving these outcomes. and set expectations. We'll work in a 90-day sprint, milestones at months 1, 2, 3. At month 4, we need to figure out where we're going next. You show integration strategy. I'll embed for 8 to 10 hours a week. Show up in your leadership team as if I'm full-time, and your team sees me as the function owner and not just a contractor. You have to package proof. Here are 2 examples. Company A scaled 2x in 6 months with a fractional CMO, or Company B cut burn by 18% in 90 days. When you speak the founder's language, clarity, systems, ROI, you become the logical choice. Here's what I want you to remember. Founders aren't just looking for help. They're looking for the right fit. They're not just hiring talent, they're hiring trust. They're not paying for time, they are paying for transformation. If you show up with clarity, credibility, system orientation, and alignment, you win. This channel, it is your founder-facing launchpad because fractional leadership isn't just for you, it's for them. When you lead with their point of view, you build authority. And when you build authority, you attract the right clients instead of chasing them. If you're ready to become the fractional leader that founders choose first, download the starter kit. It is the blueprint I use to help fractional executives articulate their positioning, scale their offers, and choose their next engagement. And of course, hit that subscribe button because every week we unpack how to position yourself, create your system, and win founder attention. I'm Sue Misko, and this is Founder OS, where we show founders that you understand their world and become the irresistible choice.